Ice Cube did that. He lived the life, but he didn't live it. He rapped about it, but he didn't live it.
Yeah.
Tupac rapped about what he lived.
But Ice Cube, he was a far better lyricist than Tupac. That's all I'm saying.
YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Jody Joe, and I'm here. Welcome to Jody's Corner. Marvin X Files is here, man. What's up with you, bro?
I'm doing great.
Welcome to Jody's Corner.
X Files. The conspiracy continues. The conspiracy continues.
The conspiracy continues. Look, yes. All right, look. We just got finished saying, all eyes on me. I know a lot of you brothers out there is waiting for a nigga to keep it real with y'all, to give y'all this all eyes on me review. Coming from a huge Tupac fan. I don't know about you. Yeah, you right there. All right, for sure. Makes sense. So, first impressions. Let's just go. What's your first impression? This is gonna be, this spoiler free, but you guys know the story. But go ahead, man. Talk about it. What is your first impressions of this movie? How you feel about it?
I did enjoy the dialogue. I felt that it was touching. I really liked the dialogue.
You like the dialogue?
Tupac mom. I like Tupac Shakur. It's the actor. It was on point. I did enjoy those qualities of the movie.
The woman who played Afeni Shakur was on point.
Yeah, she was on point.
She was good.
Very good.
This film is basically the biopic of the great, legendary, iconic rapper Tupac Shakur, who graced us with his presence and then left us in an instant. Who is personally to me the greatest rapper, poet, influential icon to ever live. Personally to me, because his rhymes weren't just rhymes; they were stories of the truth, of the life he lived, and it resonated with me in my heart and my soul. I am a Tupac fan to the day I die. There's no doubt about that. I had to see this film. This is one of my top anticipated movies of the year.
You did say that.
Yes.
You did say that. So
I'm going to give you guys the realest perspective that I could possibly give. First of all, I will say this. I really had a fun time while watching this movie.
Yeah, it was
I
fun.
really enjoyed this film. I had a good time.
Yeah.
I was very entertained. It was amazing hearing the songs, man. You hear the shit, all eyes on me, my bitch. And the first song, my favorite Tupac song of all time, Shed So Many Tears. This movie opened with it.
Yeah, it did. It sure did.
I was so glad, bro. Like, I feel like they feel about the Shed So Many Tears song is the way I feel about it. Like, that was so dope that they played my favorite Tupac song of all time in the beginning of the film.
Yeah.
So, it was so good seeing characters. Seeing Suge Knight, seeing Snoop Dogg, seeing Das Corrupt, seeing Tupac, seeing all the West Coastness, seeing the characters, Faith Evans, Biggie's in here from Notorious.
Yeah.
I felt like I took a trip back to the 90s, right?
Yeah, right.
Just hearing the different music was great. But my overall is this film is missing something. My issue with this film overall is the ending. When they showed Tupac's death, I have a big issue with that. I didn't like it.
Yeah, it's supposed to have an impact of it's the what happened afterwards.
I agree with what you just said, but I have an actual problem with the way they portrayed his death. I have a problem with that because it wasn't true to what the story was. It wasn't true to all of the documentaries I've seen. It wasn't true to all the witness testimony I've read about. Right. It wasn't true to what I had in my mind based off of people who were there, who've spoken about his death. It wasn't true to what I know about.
As to what part? That wasn't true.
I don't know if I could.
I mean, he did
give it away.
Oh, okay.
We're trying to do spoiler. We're trying to do spoiler free here.
I'm sorry.
So, that was my issue. But beyond that, as far as the whole film goes, my issue, the thing I love about this movie.
I gotta say something.
Go ahead, get in there.
I did not like Snoop Dogg. My gosh,
I love Snoop Dogg.
I felt that it was a lack of It was a lack of effort.
Snoop was in this film, y'all, and it was funny.
He didn't even look like Snoop. And it was that voice thing. That was a lack of effort. It was poorly done, and they could have done it better. I did not like that part about the movie. I really didn't. That was some laziness, just pure laziness.
Okay.
Find you a good Snoop Dogg. Even get the Snoop Dogg in the NWA and then transfer him into this movie. I did not like the Snoop Dogg. I really disliked the Snoop Dogg.
Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and tell him why. Snoop Dogg, I liked him, but they chose to voice over his voice with the actual Snoop Dogg. Yeah. Now, I think that's great. He would lip sync. The actor would lip sync what Snoop was actually saying. So Snoop would come to the studio and do recordings. There's him paying homage to Pac a little bit. He was actually involved in the film. You know, I thought the voiceover was good. I liked it, but I feel where you're coming from though.
That's
I can feel
lazy.
I can feel how people. I just think they really wanted to portray the voice of Snoop. He has such an iconic voice. And before we seen Snoop Dogg, we were like, okay, we know he's coming. Here comes Snoop Dogg. This is a scene that I know Snoop Dogg. Yeah, and we were all anticipating. And then he didn't disappoint. He had us all laughing. He had us rolling.
It got old. It got old. Okay. Fatigued. I was like, what? Like, no, you can't do that.
Okay.
Find you an actor. Don't just do something. It's the voiceovers over. It's the... nah, man.
It's really hot, guys. Today was like a 100-degree day. It's hot even at night, so that's why I'm sweating. He's not. I'm fat. Forgive me. But
it could have been... I dislike Snoop Dogg. I really did. I did not like the Snoop Dogg at all, man.
All right, motherfucker, you didn't like Snoop Dogg.
Gosh,
why you like this other shit in this movie, motherfucker? All right, let's move on. Basically,
and then it was the picture quality. It could have been better.
That was that was done on purpose to make it feel like the '90s.
No, but it was.
I could feel the heat from my neck. Oh my god.
Yeah, you sweat, man. You need a fan.
Yes. But let's go ahead with this review. You know, I feel it. So you didn't like the look of it?
Yeah, it could have been better done. It's the NWA. It was more of a modern thing, and it was great. It still had that 90s vibe, and it was still great, but it was kind of modernized, and I did like NWA, but I think NWA, it was a little bit better than Tupac.
Ooh.
In my opinion.
Okay.
Except for it's the dialogue, I'll say Tupac, All Eyez on Me. But far as picture quality and like going exactly as it's the script of except for NWA, it was the Dre and the Eazy part. They had left that out of the movie, and I did not like that. But overall, I did enjoy it. It was okay. It was okay, but yeah, Tupac, it could have been better.
I think the actor who played Tupac did a decent job.
Yeah, he did, and like he looked exactly like Tupac. He really did exactly like Tupac.
I think he did a great job. I think he did a good job, but I believe he could have did better. Personally, I believe that the savage, the cutthroat, go-getter, all no-holds-barred thug life Tupac was represented in this film slightly. Like, the passion that Tupac, when he spoke with so much energy and so much passion.
Yeah.
And I don't believe that the actor captured that passionate, savage, vocal-speaking Tupac. I believe that he tried to it, but he was lacking in that department for sure. Yeah, like Tupac go off, he'll, like for instance, Tupac will talk. Like in the movie, he would be like, man, people want to come at me and tell me this about this and that. I'm just trying to get it done. Yeah. But the real Tupac, he put a lot more passion. Niggas want to come around and talk about me? Yeah, you coming at me with that? That's not how it's going down. We don't do it like that. You feel me? That's why when you see a white person go over there on the block and that's what they want to do, and they want to come holler at me like I'm the one. I ain't the one. It's other people out here doing shit. But look, when it's a black person, then it's a motherfucking problem. Yeah. Then we got issues. You feel me? Yeah. Tupac was more about passion.
Been more aggressive. That's what.
And I don't want. Yeah, definitely aggressive. But the veins in the neck, the spitting, the really sad. Envision somebody who wants to get his message off to a camera for the rest of the world to see, and he has to say it, and he's passionate about what he says. Yeah. And I believe this actor, the actor didn't have that. He didn't have that.
I did.
So I really wanted to see more passion there, but I didn't get it. So But let me just talk about the overall issue I have with this film. Instead of me feeling like I got to know Tupac and I grew with Tupac, it felt like I watched a glorified documentary of Tupac.
Yeah.
What I mean is, we got clips of Tupac's life. We got glimpses. We got glimpses of each part in Tupac's life, and it just expedited itself so quick. It didn't feel like we grew with the character. Like, let's be honest, man. I wanted to be able to feel for Tupac like the way I really feel for Tupac, and I didn't. Like, I felt for him. I felt just seeing him, I did, but not as much. It's Tupac. I wanted to feel that. I felt like, ooh, but I didn't feel like, yeah, Tupac. I didn't, because of the way they chose to tell this story. It started off in the middle of his life, went to the past, caught up to the current, and then went to the future. Yeah, and then it went on. I didn't like the shots of Tupac's life. You showed us images of his life to get it along fast instead of taking your time, getting into why he thinks the way he thinks. They talked about it. Show more into. You know, I wanted to see more about Baltimore. They completely expedited through that. Yeah, the Will and Jada relationship, they went through that really quick. Yeah, I wanted to. They had an opportunity to tell us about Tupac from what we didn't see in television and in news reports and in newspapers. They had an opportunity to tell a story, even if you're telling a story that's not necessarily true, but it's not false. For instance, say you lived a life and died. I might want to put something into your life where you know Jada, you met Jada, and maybe y'all went to the arcade and you guys had fun there, or maybe you guys went to a dance. Yeah. And then I want to see more of that between Tupac and Jada. They were best freaking friends. Yeah, they were. Show me why they were best friends instead of them just cracking jokes on each other. Yeah, it didn't. You feel what I'm saying? And then here comes Jada later on in his life trying to check him, but it looks out of place because you didn't establish how important Jada was to Tupac in real life in this film.
Damn. Man, you digging in deep, man.
Hey, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's making sense. Got a point. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you had an opportunity here to tell a story. I should feel like I'm growing with this character now. You digging deep, so when things happen, I need to feel that shit. And instead, I feel like I'm watching all of the news reports, all of the newspapers. It's like motherfuckers just look, oh yeah, this happened in his life, this happened in his life. We got to make sure we show a scene of this happening and a scene of this happening, rather than letting it just blend and flow and get to those points as it goes. Okay. You know what I'm saying? He went from what, 8 to 14 to Tupac to Digital Underground to Strictly for My Niggas to All Eyez on Me to Boom Boom. It was like,
yeah, but you saying that it was rushed.
This was the Tupac movie. This is what All Eyez on Me was. It was this. Boom, 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 to the end. Instead of it being this, grow one line to the end. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. That's my issue with this film, but I still love this movie. Shout out to my nigga Tupac. I loved seeing him on screen. I loved the songs. I loved the music. I had a great time. It was so West Coast. People was up in the motherfucking theater throwing up dubs and shit. Shit was lit. I couldn't stop bouncing my head to the shit. I had a great time. I absolutely still love this movie, though. It's weird. But I understand what John Singleton was talking about. Yeah. John Singleton came out and said, this isn't Tupac. I'll make my own Tupac movie. I understand why he said it. Because this movie was surprisingly politically correct, when it should have been raw and savage. They displayed Death Row a certain way. They displayed Suge Knight a certain way. And yeah.
It was Hollywood. That's what
I could tell that there was a lot of disdain for people who made this film, or people who were telling stories about Suge Knight, really did not like Suge Knight. Yeah. They painted him to be the devil.
And like NWA, I mean, it was the same.
And yeah, he was a bad guy. He was a bully for sure. But the relationship that they displayed between Suge Knight and Tupac was much more brutal in this film than it actually was in real life. They made it seem like in this film, like Suge Knight just didn't give a shit about Tupac. Like literally, that he had no affection, no care in the world. He was just a piece of paper. To a lot of people believe that. That's true. But at the same time, no. And that ties into the end scene where they got shot up, bruh. Yeah. Suge Knight got hit in the head in that car, bro. He got shot, grazed in the head, got shot in the head. I think
they didn't show it.
Shot in his hand. They didn't emphasize it or nothing. They made it say, oh, just Tupac got hit. And they didn't show them crash the right way. Like, they didn't show the way. First of all,
but the car did.
The car was the car. They were parked, and the car that really shot them pulled this close to him, to the point where you could put the arm right near Tupac's chest.
Yeah.
In this movie, they were so far apart. Yeah. It wasn't like that. And then the thing is, they said Tupac was supposed to reach in the back for the gun. They just had him in his seat, like, that's it. Yeah. I'm sorry I'm giving away spoilers now, man. Fuck. Damn. Yeah. But Suge Knight, they got shot up. He hit the gas. He got up out of there, crashed. And then what he say? Suge Knight and Tupac exchanged words. Yeah. He like, you hit, bro. You hit. In real life, you hit, bro. Tupac said, you hit. He was like, yeah, I'm hit, man. You good, dog? Oh, yeah. And then Tupac said to Suge. Tupac said to Suge, man, I'm good. You the one shot in the head. Tupac was still keeping the thug life until he died. In this film, they made it seem like, bah, I'm gone. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah, playing gospel and shit. Yeah. Man, hold up. Man. It was, damn. That and that. But that's basically it. Other than those two things, the ending and the way the tone, the editing and the way they did the movie, that's it. I liked everything else, man. Let me say what I like most. Afeni Shakur came to see Tupac after he got the rape charge in prison. And it was so powerful, the message she delivered to Tupac and the chemistry between him and his mother. The dialogue and all that. The dialogue and chemistry between him and his mother was great. It was real. I did enjoy that. And they really emphasized how terrible it is to be locked up in prison. Yeah. That was really good. Shout outs to everybody who did that, for the stories and all that. Benny Boom did his thing. Hey, shout outs to Benny Boom directing for getting, oh my God, the women in this movie were fine, boy. Woo! Shout out to Benny Boom for that shit, bro. I saw it.
There was some baddies,
Benny Boom is a clever, slick motherfucker. The camera angles he got on them booties. Yeah. There were scenes where girls was laid down, right, and they had their booty in the air, and he got the perfect shot from the front, but you can see the cheeks up top look like two mountains. Yeah. I love. Benny Boom did a good job capturing that. Every woman.
The booty had a lot of pork on it, man.
A lot of poke, bro, and I ain't no 5%. Bruh, man, there was some fine women in this movie. Shout outs.
Baddies, man.
But at the same time, he miscast a lot of those bad bitches, bruh. Yeah, he did. You know why? They had stomach tattoos. They had the writings on the thigh. Chicks in the 90s didn't have that. I'm looking at all these chicks tatted up. I'm like, hold up.
It's something petty.
That ain't petty, bro. I didn't like the. First of all, the style of clothes was not right. They had 2005 dresses and shit, bro. They had dresses cut off at the hip. Okay. Those dresses were, but let's keep it G. I should have seen big dookie braids. I want to see them big 80s jeans with big duke out. I want to see slouch socks. You know what I mean? I want to see slouch socks, big black lips.
But Tupac in the man.
Yeah, Tupac was, but the females, bro. Come on, man. They was dressed too. The females was 2017, bro. Yeah. I wanted to see some 90s swag, man. And all they was sexy, but I wanted to see 90s sexy. You feel me? Yeah. That's just the production budget. They probably didn't have the budget to, costume them the right way. Yeah. But I ain't mad at them. It was looking good. I ain't gonna lie about that.
Hey, but the women were great in it. So, man,
it was fire. They was fire.
Nice.
It was, and there was
great.
There's nudity in this film.
Yeah. So do not bring your children.
Buck naked. It's rated R. Don't bring your kids.
Okay, don't bring kids.
Butt naked. I'm talking. Yeah. Shout outs to that. Tupac laying on the booty cheek. Shout outs to that.
Yeah.
So
there's a lot of fine women there.
Yeah. There's a couple things I don't want to touch on because it will stir controversy. I'm gonna stay away from that. So overall, I like the film. What about you, man? Oh, my favorite part. I'm sorry. Let me get back to that real quick. Okay. She visited him in jail. She let us know exactly how deep and depressing and terrible it is in prison. Yeah. And then it was that scene with his mama, and they showed his mom leaving the prison. And then right before it, I looked at J3. I said, man, I can't wait till they play the song. And 2 seconds after I said it to J3, they played Dear Mama. Yeah,
Dear Mama.
That was it showed her going to the top. Baby. I loved, that was my favorite scene in the whole entire movie. Anybody that loves a mama knows exactly what I feel. Dear Mama.
It was great.
One of the most influential songs ever made.
I did like her performance.
Yeah, she was
probably the best. Walking Dead. I don't know her name. What's her name? You know her name?
I don't know. Huh? I don't know her name.
But
that wasn't her.
Yeah, it was her.
That was her?
Yeah, the girl from The Walking Dead.
The one that's in Black Panther?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, man, that was her.
Oh, okay. They should be looking different then.
Man,
she did a good job.
She did a wonderful job as Tupac's mother, man.
Yeah,
like,
she
honored her well. Like,
yeah.
I did appreciate her talent as an actress.
Yeah.
Like, it was great. It was great.
So, overall, do you have anything else to say about the film before we grade it?
I already did. That's all I had to say. I liked her performance.
Okay.
I really did.
Overall, the general public don't have as much knowledge about Tupac. It's been 20 years.
Yeah.
So the general public will love this film. I believe the critics will love this film. I believe the hip hop enthusiasts will have issues. Tupac fans will have issues. If you have any
knowledge of Tupac, you may have
not
issues.
any knowledge. You can have some and still.
If you have a lot of knowledge,
you'll find issues. The way they portrayed, the East Coast stuff, some of the West Coast stuff. You're gonna have issues.
They didn't even have that on there. It's the East Coast.
They didn't really get into that.
Yeah, but they should have touched up on that more.
They touched it, but not really.
It wasn't heavy though. I know. Because it was a huge issue.
I know.
That was a huge issue.
Yeah, I know. There's one thing about Snoop Dogg that I appreciate that they touched on, that a lot of people didn't really know, that I don't think I really knew. I don't know if it was I guess I'm hoping it was true because it was
in the airport when
about when Snoop Dogg went to New York and said something on the radio about how the rest of the team treated him and stuff.
Yeah.
So that was pretty good. Dr. Dre was in here, guys. So shout out to that.
You hardly seen him.
I know, but you got to see him. He was a cool.
It was like a glimpse.
Yeah,
glimpse. It wasn't.
They definitely made Dre. They made Dre look gay. That's for sure.
Yeah, but they should have had it's the Dr. Dre from NWA come and they should have had it all connected. It would have been great, but they didn't do that. Snoop Dogg looked horrible. Dre, he looked horrible.
I liked him. I liked him.
I didn't like him.
I feel you.
But Dre, he didn't even have a role in the movie. He was rarely shown. He was a big influence in the beats and stuff. He made the beats.
Dre was a big influence in some beats. The very few beats he actually created, because that's another thing, bruh. Tupac had an issue with Dr. Dre. Tupac didn't like the fact that Dr. Dre took forever to make beats when Tupac was a writer, a creator. He worked fast. Boom, 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 boom. Especially when we got out of prison. He was like, let's lay this track. Dre, I ain't ready. Man, I'm over here laying all these tracks down and shit. He taking forever to make a beat. He had issues with Dr. Dre. He was a solo guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Dre didn't really blend. You knew that Dr. Dre made good beats, but he took too long. And we know Dre takes a long time.
But it was a masterpiece, though.
Yeah,
it's a masterpiece. But it would take time and effort.
What he don't know is that we clearly see it now. Almost everything Tupac touched was a masterpiece. Didn't matter what the beat was like.
Dre, he helped.
What's up? California Love for sure. Exactly. But imagine more gold they could have made if Dre actually just stopped trying to be a perfectionist and actually match his beat making to Tupac's passion. I got these lyrics. Dre, look, you Dre, right? I'm Tupac. Man, look, I got this fire, bro. I need a beat so I can lay this down. And you say to me, I ain't ready yet.
I'm not ready yet.
Nigga, I'm out on bail, bro. I need to make these motherfuckers.
If you out on bail, okay.
I'm out on bail. Nigga, I'm out on bail. I'm out on bail. I know I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Could we please get this shit on wax, bro? Yeah. I ain't ready.
Yeah.
I got this one beat, but nigga, I got 15 songs I want to do. Let's work. Yeah. But he ain't ready to. I feel where Tupac was coming from, bro. So.
Yeah, but Tupac in this movie, he seemed like a big hypocrite. And
Tupac?
I think that he was in real life. He was a hypocrite. A big hypocrite.
They made it seem like that, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. But he kind of seemed that way up in real life somewhat. I can't say out of it's the control. He didn't.
How was he a hypocrite?
He would talk about it's the helping out black folks and the black people,
And he said in the film, you can't lead nobody out of a situation if you ain't part of it. You got to be in the situation to lead them up out of it. So I can't tell thug niggas to get out of poverty if I can't experience and live their life so I can relate to them to get them out of it. If you're stuck in a tar pit, right? Yeah. I'm over here on dry concrete. I want to help you out, but you so far deep in. I gotta come to you.
Yeah.
Get in your tar and pull you out.
Yeah, I get what
you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what the message they were trying to say. You know what I'm saying? You know, and people got problems like, oh man, Tupac was a buster. He went to the Performing Arts Baltimore School. Oh, he did ballet and Shakespeare. Nigga, so
he was educated.
That don't make yes.
He was educated. Does that was a part of the man. He was very.
Does
educated.
that mean
Shakespeare? I'm about to pick up that book now, thanks to Tupac.
Yeah, that was really good.
That was good. The dialogue on that Shakespeare.
That was really good. That was really good.
He was talking. It's the Jada. It was great chemistry, but it wasn't enough Jada. I got it's what you were saying. Yeah. It was the dialogue. Oh my God, like Tupac, man, he knew his Shakespeare. He knew that. I'm like, damn, he actually.
They paid homage to the Tupac and Jada relationship by telling us that they were best friends.
Yeah.
Instead of showing us and letting us experience how they were best. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I know some of it has to do with Jada not wanting to tell secrets or tell stories.
Yeah.
But just off people who heard Tupac talk about Jada, you could have made something up that allowed us to understand their relationship.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, I think they could have did that.
Yeah.
Overall, let's go ahead and get into the grades of this movie. I had a good time with this movie, but you go ahead and throw your grade out there, brother.
All right. I'm gonna have to give it that strong and bold C. Just a C.
Mediocre. It's mediocre?
Oh. It could have been better. I give it a C.
Okay. Oh, foul. Me, Oh, dang. Okay. Me, I understand that there was issues, but I appreciate so much of the feels that I got from this film, from the songs to seeing the characters, to actually seeing Tupac be Tupac. There were sporadic moments in this where I was like, that is Tupac. And there was moments where not so much. But overall, this was a well-told story. It was a good look into his past. Was it the look that I really expected and wanted? Maybe not so much, but I definitely appreciate the effort here. I appreciate the director, Benny Boom, getting great shots and actually trying to have the viewer pay attention on the things that were actually important to him and to the people who came up with this script. I appreciate that. Much love to this whole entire movement. I'm so glad that Tupac has a film. I'm appreciative of it, but at the same time, I got to keep it real. There were some issues I had with this film, and with those issues, combined with the way I feel about this film overall, I'm going to give this film a B+. It was tight, bruh. Tight movie.
So is it better than NWA?
I have never seen NWA.
You never seen NWA?
No.
Oh, man.
I've never seen Straight Outta Compton. I'm not interested in seeing lies be told.
About who?
Based off what I've seen shit that I know ain't true. I was here. I was here with the NWA was doing their thing. It was some lies in that movie. I have no interest in watching that.
But they left out some stuff. Okay.
And the stories that they made Dre look like something he ain't. But
what you mean? He's a great producer. What you mean? Like what?
I heard Dre was like, being like a thug in there and shit, knocking niggas out and shit, bodying fools.
He had
putting fear in people's hearts.
Nah, not really. Nah, he wasn't like that. He probably had one It's a TOO-pahk scene up in the movie, but Ice Cube, man. Shout out to Ice Cube, my favorite rapper, man.
See, that's
my favorite. Ice Cube is iconic.
Nigga, we just watched an iconic freaking rapper. We talk about
Ice Cube is on. It's the same page. That's all I'm saying. That's
same
all
page.
I'm saying.
Same page. Okay.
Man, he was the first.
I'll give you same book. Not same page.
Same page, no.
Same book.
Same page. I'm gonna tell
they're in the story of West Coast. They're in the West Coast book.
Ice Cube.
Tupac's on page 1. Ice Cube's on page 12.
No, Ice Cube is on page 1, dude. What you talking about?
No.
Ice Cube made gangster rap. Nigga, he made it. He pioneered it. That was him. NWA was
see that shit you
Ice
talking?
Cube.
You see that shit you talking about? You talking about Ice Cube made gangster rap and he ain't even a gangster. You see? That movie lied to you.
No, okay.
That nigga's daddy's like a doctor. He come from a freaking nice house.
Hey, but he was still educated. He was still it's the masterminds behind the rhymes, though. That's Ice Cube.
I thought you said gangster rap, though. He wasn't gangster.
He made it, though, but he made gangster rap, though.
Was he a gangster? Was he a gangster in this movie?
But
was he a gangster? Wait, was he a gangster?
He was hilarious. That's
motherfucker, was he a gangster in Straight Outta Compton?
No, he wasn't.
Okay, good. Okay, for sure.
But he did make gangster music. He did made it. He
made music that he didn't live. He didn't live the life.
It's a lot of rappers who do that. What the hell?
Not Tupac.
Tupac wasn't no thug.
What?
He was not no thug, and don't sit here and say that he was a thug, man. He was not a thug.
Bruh. Are you serious? You serious right now, bruh?
I'm dead
Tupac
serious.
lived the life that he talked about, bruh.
Nah, man.
What, you think he was rapping about shit he didn't know
stayed in
about?
and
Out of jail, stayed doing that thug. Man, bruh, that nigga got beat down,
Hey, yo,
gave
that's
out
not
beat
anything
downs.
It's to brag about, but you know, I don't think that's anything to brag about.
It's not about, who said brag? If you live the life, of course you're gonna represent the life you live.
I understand that, yeah, I understand that part.
Ice Cube did that. He lived the life, but he didn't live it. He rapped about it, but he didn't live it.
Yeah.
Tupac rapped about what he lived.
But Ice Cube, he was a far better lyricist than Tupac. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Ice Cube.
Are you kidding me?
I'm dead serious right now. Ice Cube's a better lyricist than Tupac. Ice Cube, man, he built he got better lyrics than Tupac.
What the frick am I hearing right now?
He got better lyrics than Tupac.
Give me a dope dope Ice Cube line right now. Give me the best one.
Any.
Anything, bro.
I'm gonna name a song.
Not a song. Give me lyrics, bro.
I don't want to do it. Okay. I like the song "Gangsta Gangsta" with Ice Cube. Like that was man.
For sure. You got some lyrics? You got some lyrics? No, he does not.
Yes, I do.
Oh, what you got?
Okay.
Go ahead. Hit me.
Okay.
Hit me.
He says, "Built like a tank, you get hard to hit. Ice Cube and Easy E come running shit. Now I'm Easy E, the girls talking about. A nigga try to roll the dice and just crapped out. What? Oh my god, that shit was so tight. Like
that was so tight in the 80s.
Nah, they made gangsta rap though. You need to pay homage to Ice Cube. He made gangsta rap.
Let me give you a little something. Nigga.
He made that.
Let me give you something to think about.
And they trying to treat me
Let me
like
give
a
you
motherfucking stepchild. Ice Cube.
Ooh,
Ice Cube is hard. Ice Cube is hard.
Can I go?
He was educated too.
You right. Can I go?
He was very educated.
I'm gonna do it like a rap battle. Can I go?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Can I go? All right.
Go ahead.
Give you some. This my favorite Tupac line all the time. I've been really wanting babies, so I could see a part of me that wasn't always shady. Don't trust my lady, cause she's a product of this poison. I'm hearing noises. I think she's sexing on my boys. I can't take no more. I'm falling to the floor, begging for the Lord to let me into heaven's door. Shed so many tears. Now you go think about that shit before you next time you say Tupac.
Hold on.
The freak this nigga done say. Nigga talking about some crap out like a crap game. Nigga, that shit is ABC 1, 2, 3 rhymes.
No,
man, I can't believe
it. What
the freak that? Put down in the comment section what you guys think, especially about this Ice Cube being a better lyricist than Tupac.
I got Ice Cube.
Shout out to Ice Cube. I ain't trying to diss the man. Ice Cube is top. Ice Cube's like I think he might be my top 5 all time, or just outside my top 5.
He top 3.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
Top 5. He top 3. Ice Cube is top 3. Ice Cube.
Eminem is a rapper, bro.
Huh?
Eminem is a rapper.
Man,
no,
I'm not
man.
counting Eminem, nah, bro.
Okay, all right. I feel all right. So, hey, thanks for being on this review, bro. I hope you guys enjoyed my nigga Marvin X Files, man. Difference of opinions is always good. But shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the Tupac fans. Shout out to all the movie fans. Go watch this film. Definitely go watch this film. Support this film. Do we recommend them they go watch this film?
Yeah, sure.
Go watch the freaking film.
Recommend it. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely go watch the film. Support it.
If you're a Tupac fan, you have to see this film. You have to see it.
Definitely.
If you know anything about Tupac, watch this film.
If you're a hip hop fan, watch the film.
But yeah, it can educate you if you do or if you don't.
Yeah. All right. So I'd like to thank Marvin X Files for coming through, dropping his knowledge. Much appreciated. All right. Thanks for tuning in. I'm your boy Jody Joe. That's Marvin X Files, and we out this thing, man. Deuces.